Hey, what's up everyone? As many of you know, fellow YouTuber and friend of mine, Hirohei, has been hit with a copyright strike on his channel by the Anime News Network. Now, we can only speculate as to why this is. It could be anything from people have speculated that it could be them attempting to potentially dox Hirohei, or at least making it so that he has to put out his personal information by countering the claim, and them then passing the information along to other parties, maybe some bad actors, so that his information will be out there. I've heard that from Nick Rekieta on Nick Rekieta's stream that he did with Hirohei. That's one of the things he theorized. Who knows if that's the case? Could be because Hirohei has made videos about them in the past, and they just don't like his opinions of Anime News Network, which has proven itself to be no different than the usual round of trash media sites like Newsweek, like Kotaku, Polygon, take your pick. So it could be because they just don't like Hirohei's opinion, or it could be they're just trying to start some controversy to create some cash. So who knows what the reason might be. I believe this to be a false claim against Hirohei's video based on the little that I know about fair use and copyright laws. Now, of course, I'm no expert, as this person says, or the person that I'm about to mention here talked about it in one of their tweets, but people are speculating that this person, and I'm redacting their name because I don't want them to get any kind of attention, don't want them to say that, you know, Hirohei's supporters and friends are sending they're sending a brigade to harass me. You know, I'm sure everybody already knows who this person is, but I don't want to give them that kind of publicity here on the channel, and I don't want them to say that, oh look, this is all they do. All they do is just send hate our way. But does deserve a little bit of criticism, right? So let's look and see what this person said. They said, I filed my first YouTube copyright claim today. Pretty sure the person I filed it against is going to make some noise about it. Can't wait. And as you can see, this was done on the 25th of April. So this was done last week. And it was only yesterday that Hirohei got this email to him showing that the claim went through and he got a copyright strike on his channel. Now, for those of you that aren't familiar with what a copyright strike does, basically, when you get this first strike on your channel, it takes away your ability to live stream, which is something that Hirohei does quite often. And as a matter of fact, the video that was claimed by Anime News Network that had the strike filed against it was one of these live stream videos that he had up on his channel, that was archived up on his channel. It's one of the ones that got hit. So the video in question, of course, was a video where he was basically just kind of critiquing an interview that Anime News Network did with Vic Mignogna some years back, where he was playing the video, then he was doing a commentary on it, answering questions in his chat, and just kind of giving an overall critique of the video. He didn't play the video in its entirety and then try to say that it was his or anything like that. He obviously sourced it. He made a critique on it. He really made it a transformative work. So everything he did in that video live stream really does fall under fair use. But because of him getting that copyright strike on his channel, he's not going to be able to live stream for at least 3 months, or until he gets this copyright situation resolved, which I have all the faith in the world that he will. He's seeking legal counsel, of course, as many of you know, and advice from Nick Rekieta. But as far as I understand, and again, I'll say I'm not any kind of legal expert, but being on YouTube here as long as I have, and for many people that have been on YouTube for a long time that have had any kind of videos that have gained traction, they at one point or another have probably had to deal with either copyright or some kind of false claim or flag on their videos. So most people that have been in this situation before are pretty familiar with how all this works and the things to do, you know, to avoid a situation like this. So while I'm no expert, like I said, I know exactly what he is going through because I've been through this situation myself, as have many other much bigger YouTubers as well. So this is some of the follow-up from some other Anime News Network employees here, or I should say one Anime News Network employee interacting with this gentleman who is from Anime News Network that allegedly is the one that filed the claim against Hirohei. So let's go over this little bit. Okay, so of course this person's name has been redacted because I don't want to give them that kind of publicity on the channel. Don't contact these people. They're really not worth your time. But this person says, there are 69 nice comments on your tweet about sending a DMCA request, all purporting that you did so under false pretenses. I guess since you announced that you did it, to which the flagger responds, false pretenses, lol, I guess all 69 of these people are copyright and fair use experts, or are they all getting their education from a legal pundit who's presenting the facts in a way that favors his client and cause? Okay, so I think that's a fair point for this person to bring up regarding people being experts in copyright and fair use. Now, I would never claim to be an expert in it, and I'm pretty sure it's safe to say that Hei never would either. But to that, I would also say that when you've been on this platform long enough and you've made videos that have gained some kind of traction, you've probably experienced this once or maybe more than once. I've experienced this multiple times over my time here on YouTube, as I'm sure Hei and others have as well that have much bigger channels than I do. They've probably experienced it even more, maybe twice, 3 times, or 4 times as many times as I have. But one thing that you learn when this does happen, you become much more familiar with how things work in regards to copyright and fair use, and you learn what to do and what not to do in those situations. Now, I'm not sure how often this person has been in a situation where they've had to address copyright and fair use issues. Who knows if they ever have? There's no way to know. But I will say this, hey, buddy, stand with you, support you, anything you need. DMs are open, and I think this is something that needs to be brought up to YouTube's attention as well, because I don't believe that this was done in good faith at all, and I don't see anything in Hei's video that warrants him getting a copyright strike. I believe he was totally under fair use, and I hope that he can resolve this soon. Guys, show your support for Hei. Hashtag I stand with Hei. And Hei, I hope you resolve this soon, buddy, and anything you need, like I said, just let me know. Hopefully I can have Hei on live stream here in the near future. I know that is what initially started all this, was him doing a live stream where he was critiquing a video on Anime News Network. So anyways, let me know what you guys think of this whole situation in the comment section below. And until next time, you know how it goes. The hunt continues.